today is going to be Miles Morales. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, become part of the Waynko crew. My name is Wayne and this is Waynko. Now today's going to be Miles Morales, and here's the thing. I have him in the GameStop chase. So do you remember the GameStops where they had the boxes? It hasn't been that long ago where you could get them, and the chances of the chase were a lot higher than the chances of not having a chase. It was probably more like a 50-50. Well, I got the Miles Morales Spider-Man chase in that, right? So here's the thing that confuses me about Miles Morales. Now, Miles Morales took Peter Parker's place in like 2011, somewhere in there. Don't scalp me if I got the dates exactly wrong, if I didn't get the dates exactly right. But it was somewhere in 2011. Peter Parker died off. They brought in Miles Morales, who got bit by the same toxic spider. That was the storyline. You tell me what you think about Peter Parker being replaced with Miles Morales. Now, I absolutely don't care. It's Spider-Man to me, it's Spider-Man, but the part that confuses me is why they put his name on here, because I've never seen Peter Parker's name put on the box. Now, on Miles Morales, however, you see his name put on there, and then Spider-Man put somewhere else. And that tends to be a trending thing that happens with this Spider-Man, and I'm not really sure why. So throw in a comment down below. Tell me what you think. If it's a negative comment, just don't put it down there. But tell me what you think. Like I said, to me, it's just Spider-Man. Now, they do a lot more interesting stuff with this Spider-Man. I think they got him a little younger. He's a little hipper. He's a lot cooler. So on that side of it, on the other side of it, I don't know why they have this Spider-Man. Maybe you can tell me that. Why do they feel the need to tell me that this is Miles Morales, and they don't tell me that it's Peter Parker, even though I see Peter Parker on the back of this box? So there must be something going on there that I'm missing. How about y'all let me know exactly what I'm missing? I mean, there has to be something going on. So on the back of this box, they're showing, looks like 7 of them. There's 4 different Spider-Mans, which is pretty cool. One of them's actually in a black suit, which is one of my favorite suits, which tends to be like a Miles Morales-like thing. He tends to wear the black suits more than Peter Parker did. I really like the black suits. They're kind of hot. Like I said, tell me down in the comments below what you think about Peter Parker getting killed off and they replacing him. Like I said though, but if it's a negative comment, just don't throw it down there at all. This box is really cool. He's number 529 out of the collection. I mean, Spider-Man, there's a whole lot of Spider-Man pops, so he's going to be very high in the numbers. I mean, we already knew that, right? That wasn't even a question how high he was going to be in the numbers. So I have a lot of stuff going on. I don't know if any of y'all have participated in WonderCon or the virtual con before that, which was the Emerald City Comic Con. So Funko did this whole online virtual con where you could go on there and buy the stuff. So I participated in the ECC con, and I also did the WonderCon. So I got a lot of cool things. He just wanted to say hi real quick, guys. he just down there thumbing at the chair real quick. He just wanted to say hi real quick. Say hi. All right. Like I said, I don't know if any of y'all participated in those. If you haven't, I think you can still go to Funko's website and order some of that stuff. In screen. Okay, so you see me working on a lot of intros, right? I do a lot of funky intros that sometimes don't even make sense to me, and I'm just thankful that y'all entertain the idea that they're even intros 90% of the time, because I'm not even sure that you could classify them as an intro 90% of the time. So I'm working on an outro. So I'm always working on intros, and I think everybody's always working on intros. I don't know that I've ever seen anyone working on an outro. So I'm going to work on it kind of like you see in the movies, and I got this little clip that I'm going to throw at the end of my videos from now on. Most people that watch me on a regular basis know that you kind of need to stay all the way through, because I do wild stuff at the end. Sometimes I have bloopers, sometimes I have Apple gift cards, sometimes I have just off-the-wall stuff that you're going to want to stick around and see at the very end. So if you're not in a habit of sticking around to the end, let's make it a habit to stick around to the end. So my outro today is going to be Diesel. You really need to check it out. It's only like a 2-second lion roaring nonsense, Just check it out. So getting him out of the box reminds me a lot of the Spider-Mite in the way that he's standing. I see that he's on the clear stand just like the Spider-Mite, which already like has me smiling, because the Spider-Mite to me is one of my favorite stances, because they got him off the ground in his clear stand and it looks like he's hovering off the ground versus just standing on the ground. So to me that's a really cool like sculpt, and that's exactly what they did with him. So they took him off the ground into the clear stand just like the Spider-Mite. Let's take a closer look at this guy. So this guy's a really awesome sculpt. Like I said just a second ago, they have him in it what looks to be a jacket. I wanted to say it's a hoodie, but it's I think it's supposed to be a hoodie. It's just not connected to the jacket because it's a bobblehead, of course. So they got him in this really cool hoodie. His sneakers have got so much detail in them. It's almost insane to pack that much detail on something so small. You can see that his fingers even have the spiders and the web and the separation in it. Absolutely remarkable how much detail they were able to pack into such a small little character. Extraordinary sculpt. I don't necessarily know that he's going to go back in the box, because I do like the way they mounted him so well. So he probably won't go back in the box. He'll probably go on one of my shelves. He'll sit there. He'll look really cool, and I will enjoy having him a lot in my collection. Now, like I said, throw in a comment down below what you think about the Miles Morales versus the Peter Parker, and why they actually like feel the need to point his name out on the box. I mean, give me an education, because sometimes I need them. Sometimes y'all know way more than I do about this stuff. So throw in a comment down below. Tell me what you think. And then I have this guy. You've seen him in the very last video. The last video I was opening up my Super Plastics Cranky, which is the Rattle Can Green, Jungle Green, really awesome sculpt and vinyl. This guy came with him. Now, I didn't show him off right away because I like to actually know what I'm showing off before I start showing it off. This one is from GoGorillaMedia.com. This was an ECC. Now, this is a New York Comic Con exclusive, so I'm just going to assume that that was this year's con that they've canceled, but I don't know that they canceled it. I would have to go look. But this is a con exclusive. They were giving these away if you spent so much money, or if you ordered the Cranky, you got this one as a gift. Now, here's the thing. I can't find the artist of this. I can only find the GoGorillaMedia.com. This was the most clever media publicity stunt, guerrilla marketing I think I've ever seen. Now, when I say guerrilla marketing, this is what I mean. They are simply directing you to their website, where this company does nothing but guerrilla marketing. That is what they do. That is what they are known for. They will put your posters on New York walls. They will sidewalk. They will toilet paper, napkins, guerrilla marketing like you've never seen on an all-new level. That's what this company does. So they also threw this guy in there with your box so that you would get him. You'd get him home. You'd open him, and you'd discover that GoGorillaMedia.com is who sent you this really awesome vinyl. Now, this is their mascot, from what I understand. I've seen him on their website. He's really awesome. Look, this is a really awesome vinyl. I'm going to put him with my collection of the bigger vinyls just because he's so awesome, and this was one of the greatest marketing ploys I've ever seen. Now, this thing must have cost them a mint to do this, and I don't know how many people they did this with, but it was extremely awesome. Thank you, GoGorillaMedia.com. I really appreciate the vinyl. I'm going to put him right beside the Cranky so that everyone can see him, and then when they ask me, that's what I'm going to tell them. Let's take a closer look at this guy. I mean, so when we're taking a closer look at him, you can tell that there was some time spent in making this guy, and he's a rather large figure, but he's really light. So I mean, he's extremely hollow. His arms move. I think his head moves. Let's see. No, his legs don't move. His head moves side to side. So if I had to guess, because I can't find the artist that made him, it was not an artist-made toy. It was a factory-made toy, which is equally as cool. It's just not the artist toys that I normally collect, even though I really like this. I really like it. It was an awesome marketing ploy. And to send this along with your order for free, I mean, the shipping and all the size of it, is extremely awesome of the company. It made me go to their website and check them out, and if you have a need for marketing, maybe you want to go check them out as well, just as a different way of marketing your stuff, because they have some extremely different ways of marketing that I think are extremely clever. And if I had the funds, I probably would. Maybe one day, if the channel gets much larger than it is now, it's something that I'll think about doing. I don't really know, I don't know that it would be beneficial to me at all, but if I had a need for marketing, I would definitely go check these guys out. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, become part of the Waynko crew. Guys, there is no Waynko crew without you, and I cannot appreciate you enough for watching. Until next time, have a good one.